Hey, how's it going, everybody? If you would for me, please like, comment, subscribe on the video. So yeah, I'm back here with a review. This is one I'm really late on, and I'm actually working on season 2. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do the entire series of what came out so far, but I decided to go ahead and do season 1 since I got all the way through season 1 of the show I'm talking about is Invincible. Um, this is an adult superhero show created by Robert Kirkman. I think that name sounds familiar. If I'm not mistaken, I think he worked on The Walking Dead, didn't he? Gonna say hi, baby.
Hi.
Yeah, granddaughter wants to get on the video. I'm gonna look up Robert Kirkman because I think wrong thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he did work on The Walking Dead. Okay, I was gonna say that name sounded familiar. So yeah, so he did work on The Walking Dead, and he kind of worked on this too. So, um, and this stars I just saw big names here. Sandra Oh, um, Sandra Oh's in here. Uh, you have voices of Stephen Yeun and J.K. Simmons, as well as Zazie Beetz. There's a whole bunch of different voice actors in this animated show. So yeah, so Invincible, really adult, violent TV show about superheroes. And you have your main character in here. His name is Mark Grayson, and he had just turned 18, and he has just developed his superpowers. And his dad, played by J.K. Simmons, is what's the name? I should have the cast up here usually. Yeah, Nolan Grayson. Thank you. So Nolan basically, he pretty Nolan Grayson is Omni Man, and he basically goes around and he stops. I thought I had this thing on loop. This thing always takes itself off a loop. I don't understand it. So yeah, so Omni Man. Now this he's supposed to be like this really big superhero. This is like a world where people know who the superheroes are, they exist, and things like that. Omni Man being the biggest one and considerably the most powerful. So so basically Omni Man has to teach his son Mark Grayson, who becomes invincible in the show, teach him how to become a superhero. And this move, like, so a lot of this, it kind of reminded me of, in some ways, kind of reminded me of Spider-Man a little bit, because Mark Grayson, he's juggling so much. Once he becomes a superhero, he starts to realize it's not what it's cracked up to be. You still got, you have all your responsibilities on top of being a superhero. He joins this collective of superheroes, and they do like these various missions and stuff like that. And there's villains that show up. What I thought was funny was the two scientist clones. Those guys were actually kind of funny. Trying to think. Oh man. Yeah, they're called the Guardians. That's right. He joins this place called the Guardians of the Globe. That's who he joins. All right. So you have these other superheroes that come in, and they're basically like they're kind of like the what I say, the Justice League. I guess they kind of are like the Justice League, right? They're pretty much like the Justice League. and that's what the two twins, the two clones I was talking about. They're called the Mahler twins. Those guys I thought were funny, and they're just throughout the entire season. And the Mahler twins, from what I saw too, they carry over into the second season also. So like I said, I started on the first episode of the first season, or the second season, I mean. So I just got to get through the second season. But anyway, back to my original thought. So there's this group of superheroes, and someone has pretty much, there's a threat that came, and they pretty much wiped out these superheroes, and somebody has to figure out what's going on here. What happened. So there's a bunch of people basically doing an investigation to try to figure out who did all these superheroes in. Now they're yeah, Art. So Art is played by, hang on a second, I think it was Arthur, who's voiced by Mark Hamill. Oh no, wait. Arthur is the tailor. I was trying to figure out who the one guy was. Mortal. Ah, man, I'm really trying to find out who that guy is. Yeah, he basically works for like he's kind of like a head agent for like a secret service organization, and they do like different investigations and stuff like that. So they're investigating all the stuff that's going on. So Mark, he tells him, he's like, Dad, let me go in there. I want to prove that I can be a superhero. And he gets messed up throughout this entire series. I will say that. But Mark, he's learning. He just became a superhero for the first time. But I do really like the animation in this show. I think the animation pops out really well. I think the voice acting is really good. Usually, like when the thing that gets me about voice acting with certain people is their voice is so distinguishable that it kind of takes away from the show, especially like if it's like an animated movie or anything like that. This was never the case for this. J.K. Simmons, Sandra Oh. I know I've been watching these people for years, or decades even, but they're just really natural voice actors. So I really did enjoy that aspect. And I really like the aspects of, again, watching Mark Grayson try to juggle, being bullied in school, the pressures of being a high school student, dating. His love interest shows up in the movie. She's voiced by Zazie Beetz, and I can't remember. I'm sorry. I remember all these episodes, but let's try to see. But yeah, like his girlfriend, this is voiced by Zazie Beetz, and he has to try to keep his schedule with her. And it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that Spider-Man. He has to try to juggle everything, and I think that's what works with superhero shows is when you make a superhero movie even is, you make your superheroes relatable, and that's the guy who played it. Walter Goggins played the agent guy. So no, this show is phenomenal. Again, the violence in here makes a lot of sense too. There's a really hilarious villain here with he's just he looks like your stereotypical like mad scientist, and he has like this device on his hands, and it just does some destructive stuff, and I think it just makes like this really weird noise. You have to watch it if you ever get to the series. But no, this show is really good. I really enjoyed it. I pretty much enjoyed everything about it. Even up to the last episode too, when you get to the twist, when you find out what's actually going on. And the thing is, it makes the twist, I think, makes perfect sense as well too. It definitely shocked me. It threw me off. So, like I said, it's 8 episodes, and they're all really interesting. So, yeah, I really do like this show a lot. I'm definitely gonna. This is gonna be a very high recommend. This is gonna be a high recommend. Definitely check this one out. It's got some well written comedy in here too. So like the comedic moments and the dramatic moments, they don't overshadow each other. It's just a really well written animated show, and I can't wait to dive into the second season because I'll be reviewing that one also. But yeah, this is definitely a high recommend. Definitely check this one out for sure. This was Invincible season 1. So did you like this show like I did? You can go ahead and post in the comments, or if you didn't like it, you can post in the comments too and tell me why you didn't like it also. So definitely check this one out. Yeah, definitely high recommend. Go see Invincible season 1. All right, and that'll be it for this review, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.